in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can hate him for not making that fight happen, but this is an unbiased show. We talk boxing. If it is just some missed details, the Double RT Boxing Show, Mr. A is here to help you, because that's what we do. We talk that boxing, spit that fire on the internet, dragging on the net, hashtag dragging on the net. Follow me at Twitter at RRTB Show. Double RT, the Double RT, the Double RT Boxing Show with Mr. A. This is the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr. A. Just got in from work, watching the late night replays. And the fight between Gallimore and Patrick Teixeira, it's not looking good. The fight's almost over. Well, the fight's good. It's a hell of a fight performance by Patrick. Footwork, I have him a clean sweep. Just waiting on the scorecards here. It's an 8-rounder. And this is not good for Gallimore. They both needed a victory. Considering the biggest moments in their careers, Patrick got knocked out by Stevenson, and he's 1-2. Gallimore, biggest moment, he upset it, Justin Deloach. Then he got kind of outclassed by J-Rock, and now this. So polar opposites of their biggest moments in their careers, and they're going backwards. Well, one's going forward, one's going backwards. Not. Let's see what happens. Where's my remote?
And ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecard. All three judges scoring this one 78-74 for your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Makes sense. 78-74. I didn't have it that. I sure in the hell didn't have it.
All three judges scoring a little closer than those.
Sure in the hell didn't have it no 78-74. Gallimore wasn't doing anything. Like, he'd do good 1 minute. Like the first couple rounds, Gallimore started out strong. I gave him like 3 minutes of the fight. The first minute of each first 3 rounds, Gallimore came on strong, but Teixeira was just landing the jab and then sidestepping to his right as he's moving, just cracking with a left hook, and it was landing about 90% of the time on Gallimore. He had jab, and just sidestep, and right in the middle, right in the same motion of sidestepping, throw a left hand, whether to the body or to the right. And then by the time he hits that left hook, Gallimore's standing right here, Patrick's over here, then boom, here comes the right hand. Not looking good. Like I said, this was a big fight for both of them, because Patrick is the WBO Latino middleweight champion. Gallimore is number 10 by the WBC. Patrick was number 10 by the WBO. So they needed to win this fight to get back up. And Gallimore, if he might be out of the top 15 with those 2 back-to-back losses. And they're not just only losses, they're controlling losses. He didn't do nothing. He didn't give. Like I said, I don't know how it came 78-74. And I like Gallimore a lot. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time Gallimore's been on this show. I like the Brogue team, Granados, Gallimore, Greer. I like them. I always forget the 4th one, but I like the Brogue team. I always root for him, but gotta call it how it is. He's not showing up. He's not letting his hands go. He's relying too much on his power. And Patrick put it on him. He put combinations. Patrick wasn't loading up on his shots. He was throwing nice combinations with maybe about 60% strength on them, showing some speed variations, power variations, changing it up, just keeping constantly resetting Gallimore's feet, always escaping to the right. And Gallimore just following around the ring, didn't cut the ring off, always allowing that door to be open to the right. And he just kept getting picked off, and like I said, as Patrick escaped to the right, he escaped with a left hook. So you see the body going this way, and Gallimore's getting Gallimore's following him, and boom, he's getting hit. It kept happening over and over, and his corner was telling you need to use your jab. Greer even got up on the corner like, dude, use your jab, work the body. He was just pressuring him, but he wasn't jabbing himself in. He wasn't throwing no combinations, unloading one punch at a time. Like I said, this was two bad performances of Gallimore. He didn't learn nothing from that dominating defeat from J-Rock. It seems to have got worse. He made himself tired. He emptied his gas tank, throwing nothing but power shots. He started backing up in the round 5. Patrick was able to dictate the pace, start standing his ground a little more. Like I said, everything in this fight was probably made to happen by Patrick. He had footwork, and him not being there, Gallimore was loading up a one shot, just trying to get frustrated, being frustrated and trying to hit him. The movement of Patrick didn't allow Gallimore to set up shots, to combinations. But I said, Gallimore had opportunities. He had them, just never let his hands go. This is the case in power in boxing, when you rely so much on your power your whole career, that when you start getting better competition, everyone has power in boxing. And then what do you do when someone come box with power? And you saw that tonight. That's why I love movers. Some people call it running. Patrick was moving his ass off. Was he running? I don't think. It was a beautiful boxing lesson. Beautiful boxing lesson by Patrick Teixeira. Put a clinic on him. Sad to say, like I said, it wasn't even competitive. I don't see how it was 78-74. I hope Gallimore get back to the drawing board, man, because mentally this could be tough on someone who talks so much shit. Gallimore is one of those fighters who talks a lot of shit to motivate himself. Now, there's 2 dominating performances that was done to him. How much shit can you still talk and the fans believe you and you believe in yourself? You just got to go out there and back to the drawing board, back to the basics, Gallimore. The Broke team got to do it, man. It's a good unit. Just a Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A. Thanks for tuning in.